But usually in July, if somebody calls you and they're talking about they need their grass cut and their lawn guy quit coming or whatever, then my red flags go up. Red flags go up big time. I'm thinking to myself, okay, what lawn guy is going to quit one in the middle of the summer? I don't normally do that. I don't. If he has if she had a good lawn guy and he just, you know, maybe getting out of the business or something, you know, that I guess that's possible. But most of the time, a lawn guy like me, like you, we're not getting out of business in July. We in by that point, right? I mean, we're in it to win it by July. I mean, come on, man. Okay, y'all, good morning, good morning. It's Wednesday morning and we're back at it, you know. So we're gonna go over here and cut that little area, that little square area out in front of one of the properties that we do. You know, I took a little video of it last week. I'll probably insert that video into this video, so it'll be a few minutes of repeat stuff, just kind of a before, and we're gonna cut that area. So $375. I'm telling you, that's a good lick for what it is. I guarantee you I could do it in less than an hour. I said less than an hour. So we got the bicycle handle brush cutters. We're going to show y'all them. What can I say? So Toby's going to run it, and I know we can run it. The bicycle handle brush cutter I got, it cuts trees. It'll cut a tree. And I've only used it a handful of times. It costs like $1,400, and I probably made my $1,400 back, and that's about it. But it's brand new. I mean, and it's a beast, man. It's a monster. And I'll show y'all that. We're gonna try to get. I'll try to get some footage today, but keep in mind we got to get the route done too. We need to get this extra, I said extra $350 today. So, well, we need to get this extra $375 today because, well, basically what I'm gonna do, and this is a regular customer of mine, is it's funny that I'm out here, I don't even have a sprayer today. So, we're gonna cut it all down today, and then I'll spray it on Monday when we're doing the yards over there. Because I had to order a new sprayer, y'all. I messed my sprayer up. We might be able to fix it. I'm gonna let Toby take it home with him and tinker around with it, play with it, whatever he wants to do. Try to get it, you know, working again. It works, it turns on, but I know there's buildup on, you know, the propeller or something in the pump. It's some kind of buildup because it ain't hardly turning worth a damn. And it's my fault for putting that stain in it. Not stain, but the clear coat. And then I made the problem worse by letting the clear coat sit in the sprayer all night. Well, I wasn't finished with the fence, so I took a break from the fence. It's been so hot, I took a break from the fence, and it still had a half a tank in there. So I messed up, man. So I didn't bring the surging mower out. I brought the mower with the bent blades on. I got a mower. It's got the 921 on it, but it's got 2,500 hours on it, give or take, and that's the mower I'm going to use today. I got the same mower where me and Toby took the deck off and redid the deck, you know, just about a month ago. Did the baffles, you know, so that's going to be the mower I use over here at that little cleanup. Now, a lot of people would say, man, you can take a skid steer over there and you could get, you know, more money. You're right, I could. The thing is, once you pull the skid steer out and over something like that, well, then your hands are tied. Number one thing is the owner don't want to spend, well, he won't spend $1,000 or whatever on that area, and the location of the job, and all that there, that just means to me that I'm not wanting to take the skid steer over there for $350 or $375 or whatever. I'm not wanting to do that because I can't do anything else. If you do it with a lawnmower, well, number one, the skid steer, I'm going to want more money than that, but I can do more too. He's not wanting to pay for more. He's not wanting to pay to push branches to the side. He's not wanting to pay because, number one, he can't see everything, but he will after today. And then I'm going to go back to him. This is just my strategy, if you will. We're going to cut it with the mower today and the brush cutter. We're going to get all the edges high and tight, get everything cut off, man, and get it where I can put a mower in there. And then once we can see it, I'll go to him with a definite plan. Okay, we can grade it and put grass seed down. If we have to grind a few stumps on down further, we can do that. Whatever we need to do. But right now, I can't do all that. I don't have time, and I don't want to bring the skid steer over here for that. So let's just use the equipment that we got on that we're using on the regular lawns. The most he'll pay to have that cut, y'all, the most he'd be willing to pay, I would think, would be $500, and that would be expensive for that little bit of. But you can get that, you know. If I took the skid steer over there for, you know, 2 or 3 hours, I could get $500. Or I could take a mower over there in an hour and be able to continue on with the route of the day, making $375. So $125 difference. That ain't worth it to me. To get over here and not be able to do anything else. So if that makes sense, I don't know. That's just common sense to me, man. Plus, I want it, but like right now, if I sell him on the skid steer work and somehow, some way he'll go to $1,000, well, I don't see him doing that. I know him really good. I've known him for 10 years, 12 years. He's not gonna spend no $1,000 to cut something smaller than a football field. It's gonna be rough on the mower, but that's okay. I got the X-Mark Laser Z X Series. I got solid tires, you know, 12 tires on it all the way around. I can't have a flat tire. It's an old mower. It's not gonna be a new mower. That's what I keep the mowers for. So my mower with 300 hours on it and the other mower that Toby runs with 1,000 hours on it, we won't even be running that mower over there. That's why I keep the mowers. Well, that's one of the reasons why I keep the mowers. So I know I haven't done a video in the last few days. I just a little bit burnt out, y'all, and I'm not getting the views that I think I should get. You know, I need for my videos to hit 1,000 views, man. It just ain't hardly even worth it if they don't. I can't believe I can't get 1,000 views on the video, you know, or more subscribers or something. But at the end of the day, it's all good. I don't, I'm burnt out, man. We'll try to, I'll put a few days, I got a few little things, you know, I got some video of me fooling with the sprayer for a second, but I went on and ordered another sprayer. I had to go on and what I did, and this is just a little thing, I'll tell y'all real quick. So when I ordered the first sprayer, I got the 2-gallon tank, okay, which costs more. But when I just ordered the other one, I got the 1-gallon tank. But you can't buy the motor, the power head, by itself that I know of. I mean, I might have could have, you know, could have called Milwaukee or something. But so instead of me buying another one just like I bought the 1-gallon tank one, which is like $60 cheaper. But it's the same power head that goes on the 2-gallon tank. So I can still use the same 2-gallon tank. Yeah. And then if we fix that one, that'll be, you know, the one for Toby. So for that truck. Note to self, don't use your freaking sprayer for stain. or for clear coat or Thompson's water seal, whatever you want to call it. So yeah. All right, y'all, we're pulling the first one. Well, you might want to just try that on before you start adjusting it.
I can tell you now.
Oh yeah, you ain't that slow. Y'all see what it is, right? Y'all see it? That's that FS 461 monster, y'all. I said monster. The fuel look like in it. Yeah, I'm probably gonna wish I had brought the skid steer over here, but I'm finna get in here. I'm gonna put y'all. I'm gonna hang y'all some of this cedar tree right here. How you cut it though? I don't know if it needs to be wide open like that, but.
There's a whole tree right here.
That's what I know. That's why. Hey, just go around it. But y'all see, the skid steer would have really helped push all the debris up. But I still think we can do. I can cut all this really quick. So I'm gonna put y'all in this tree right here. So. Okay, y'all, so y'all see what I got going on here. We got it, it's done. 40 minutes, man, and I've been here 20 by myself, so probably around 30 minutes to do this. So, and I'm at $350. So let me get some couple pictures for the owner. This went about like I expected it to go. But there's a lot of debris in here, and I mean, if you try to grade this, you're going to run into all kind of stumps, because all these humps, that's what they didn't go all the way down on the stumps like he thinks they did. So he told me on the phone, oh man, there ain't no stumps out there. There's stobs all along in here. You'll tear something up over here for sure. But if I'm him, I'll probably just hire a rake to bring the skid steer over here with the power rake, man, and make this as smooth as we can. We know we're going to run into problems going down this slope, because there was a bunch of stobs. I had to cut them off a little lower, but make this thing smooth, man. Just go on and put grass in here, and then you got a bigger front yard. Then you could always take this fence, you know, and put the fence on up here. We'd have a lot bigger of a front yard. Otherwise, this is just going to be a nightmare to maintain, and it doesn't look that great, you know. Just imagine if we could smooth it out a little bit and create some kind of drainage down here at the very bottom where it'll carry the water that way and on down, you know, just a little swell, and so all the water running down this hill doesn't run into the yard. It looks pretty good though, I think, y'all. Anyway, on to the next one, man. Y'all see what it is. All right, I gotta put this mower on. I gotta get my mower off, put this mower on. So, yeah. Now by law, the grass needs cutting, but I need to keep them on the same schedule. Plus, they ain't paid me for the last time I cut the grass. So I wanted to get this part in on this invoice so I can pick a check up from them Friday, and then next week I'll start a clean slate. So yeah. All right, y'all. So y'all saw that little bit. That's almost half of our money on the day. It's a little bit more than 900 today, and this job right here is a big piece of that. $375 is going to be total over here after I spray it. Now I'm not spraying it today. Well, like I said earlier, I don't have the sprayer broke, but I'm back over here on Monday, and if I'd have been if this job was closer to my house, I would have been done rode by here and saw if the grass need cutting. We would have cut the grass today too. The grass is not on the schedule till Monday, but it's really bad business for us to be over here and not cut the grass, you know. But they ain't paid me for the last time, so I'm gonna keep them on the same schedule, y'all. News to say, we're not doing any spraying today on nothing. So Toby's been gone for about 35-40 minutes. So he's got 2 that he's gonna do, and they're real small, and then he'll probably meet me on the 3rd one. I'll go on over to the 3rd one and cut it, and then by the time he gets over there, it'll be ready for the detail, and he can do the detail. But see, having 2 trucks, if we'd just been in one truck, we wouldn't have been able to make as much money today. Because I needed to stay here for at least, an additional 25 or 30 minutes just to kind of keep going over stuff. And that 25-30 minutes is time that Toby would have been sitting there waiting. I don't like that. Let's go on and throw $20 in another truck, and you keep rolling, dog. Let's get to this $950 today. So, like now, I got pictures for the owner on my phone, but I didn't send him pictures. I ain't sending the pictures right now because he knows about what time we usually get started, and he'll be thinking, well, damn, he took that first picture at 8:30, 8:45, and now here's the second picture he's sending me at 9:30, and he wants $375. Even though it shouldn't matter, but it does. People, So what I'll do is I'll wait until we get further into the day, and then I'll send him the before pictures and the after pictures. Like, I can send him the before pictures now, but I won't send the after pictures till after lunch. Just little stuff like that. It keeps, I put a mower in jeopardy over there, and I expect to get paid for that. And it went just like I thought it would. I mean, there's not a big surprise to me. Of course, with the skid steer, you could have done more, but he ain't paying for more. So you got to be, thinking, like I said in the video, he's gonna have to pay. He's going to pay me to bring the power rake over here and all that. So it's not like I come over here with the skid steer, charge $500, and everything's ready for grass. No. So we're gonna milk it. I mean, if he wants to damn be cheap about it, then he can be cheap. That's cool. But he told me he wants to spray it. So that tells me he don't want to put grass in there. So why would I bring the skid steer and grade it? At some point, you're gonna have to do something. To me, I would just give Ray, $700 or so. Let him bring the power rake over there and let him seed and straw it. That's what I would probably do if I was him. Because see, you don't have to worry about anything really. Big branches and stuff keep falling. Every time we cut it, you're gonna get rid of more and more of the debris, the limbs and stuff that the tree company just left laying around everywhere. Y'all heard the mower. The mower, I mean, it's mulching up what it can, but most of the stuff that was tall though was all real green stuff. And the mower that ain't nothing for the mower. Toby did use the bicycle handle brush cutter for a moment, but you can do so much work with that thing in 10 minutes or so. You can do a lot of work with it pretty quick. So he went right down. I just wanted him to get that fence line. He went right down that fence line. We got that piece of tree up. Y'all see all that on there. There's a lot of money in this right here. Y'all see what they're doing right here? Look. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. Yeah, that's good shit right there, dude. So I don't know how much more footage I'm gonna get today of us actually working. I mean, there might be some talking footage, but there ain't gonna be a whole lot of more video footage. So yeah, I'm stoked that we got it done and didn't break a belt or anything. So you taking a chance when you put your mowing stuff like that. And if you only got one mower, you might want to weigh that. I've been in a spot where when I started, I only had one mower, and I would put it in shit like that. And sometimes I'd break a belt, sometimes it's a given, you know, I damn near bend the blade every time. So, but I got 3 boxes of blades that came in yesterday. What they are $300 for 36 blades, something like that. $320 for 36 blades, Exmark blades. I'll do it. I did it. I got a lady calling me. It's too far out of the way, man. I'm not gonna go 15 miles out of the way. So yeah, that one's gonna be too far out for me. So I'm gonna have to just tell her that I can't do that one. It is what it is, man. I mean, I'm not gonna entertain you know, going way out of my way at this point in the season. Now, if I didn't have any work, I guess I'd be thinking different. But if it was on this route where I don't have to go but a mile or so out of my way, then it's worthy. But see, it's like 12 miles opposite of any way out toward freaking Carrollton, and I'm not going that far out. So I don't care. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to look at it or nothing. I just told her that it's outside of my range. I'm sorry. I mean, Raymond, it might be a money maker. Yeah, but it might not be either. It might be a freaking headache maker too. You got a money maker or a headache maker. And right now, my route, my density is not all over the place, and we're gonna keep it like that. All money ain't good money, y'all. So, see, and there's a reason why it needs cut. She said it's been over a month since it was cut. Why is that? She said that her lawn guy just quit coming. Why is that? See, whenever somebody is trying to get you to do a property at this time of year where you're in the middle of July and they haven't just bought the place or just moved in or something happened to where they're having to hire somebody to cut the grass, if they've been living there all this time, you know, and they've been having somebody cut their grass, and you know, nobody died, nobody moved, nobody doing anything different, then you see what ends up happening is, well, it's hard to get me to come cut it for cheaper than when anybody else was doing it. So I know I'm not the cheapest. I may even be a little more expensive than some, but that's the way it goes. But usually when somebody needs somebody to come cut the grass in July, either they don't want to pay what they need to pay, and that's why their lawn guy quit, or they were cutting it themselves, and now their mower done broke, and they ain't gonna want to pay. And when somebody just bought the house, that's the best scenario for me. If I'm seeing them, well, we just bought this place and we're moving in and we really need the grass cut. I like that, because that's believable, doable, and there's no telltale signs that they won't pay or won't pay decent money.